Hey everybody, AJ here for another episode of Straight from the Tap. As we all know, Philadelphia is full of history, and I'm here at a brewery here in Philly that sits next door to a historical site in the craft beer culture here in Philly. The Schmidt Beer Company closed years ago, but its building still stands, and I'm here at a brewery that just opened up last year that is serving great beer, great food, and great times. And I'm talking about Urban Village Brewing Company. From the ashes of the legendary Schmidt Brewing Company came new life to the Philly craft beer scene when Urban Village Brewing Company opened its doors in June of 2017. And since then, Urban Village has quickly gained the reputation for shelling out great food and beer. Dave Goldman, co-owner and head brewer, got his training from the University of Sciences Brewing Science program, which just so happens to be run by my good buddy Dr. Matt Farber. And at Urban Village, there's always music playing and the staff always has a smile on their face. Well, probably because they know they're selling some of Philly's best craft beer. And the food? Whew, you better come hungry because there's a ton of delicious options, especially the pizza. So I was able to sit down with Dave and try out a flight of their best stuff. Hey, so I'm here with Dave Goldman, the head brewer and owner of Urban Village Brewing Company here in Philly, and we're going to try out this awesome flight of beer, and we're going to talk about each one. So Dave, thank you for having me so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
So, hit me. What do we got here?
Okay, so I got a pretty good group of beers here. I'll start you off with the first one. So this is Sofa King.
Okay.
This is a 6% hazy IPA. It's big grapefruit nose.
Very nice, yes.
A little bit of oat in there to give it a nice hazy feature to it. Lots of citra hops, give it a big nose.
Yes, a good bit of grapefruit. Super smooth with all those oats in there.
Oh yeah.
That's actually really, really good.
Thank you. We're going to be canning that one next Friday, April 20th.
Okay.
And we'll have a small quantity available for sale in 4 packs at the brewery, and we'll also be sending a lot out to beer stores throughout the region.
Oh, cool. So now with distributing, how far do you guys distribute? It's mainly in like the Philly area, or you go a little bit further than that?
We're in South Jersey. We're mostly in Philadelphia and the surrounding suburbs.
Okay, cool. All right, so what do we got this next one? I heard there's a little bit of a...
Okay, so beer number 2 is called Micro Colossus.
Okay.
So this is a collaboration beer we did with the University of the Sciences Brewing Sciences program.
Oh, cool.
They came out and brewed a beer with me that we released at an alumni event they held here.
Okay.
And I asked them what they wanted to make, and they were into doing a Kolsch and some good weather, which we didn't get.
Yeah.
And experimenting with a new hop that I was curious about and hadn't played with yet, which is called Enigma. It's an Australian hop.
Nice.
So this is a single hopped Enigma beer.
Okay.
And it's a Kolsch.
You can already smell the clean, crisp malt profile in here. Yep. And then a little bit of hops in the nose.
Yeah, it's not overpowering with the hops. It's definitely not an IPA. It's definitely a Kolsch with maybe a little more hops than a Kolsch would typically have.
Very nice. That smooth, clean malts. I love the Kolsch, and it's finally getting warmer. So the little bit of warmer weather.
Yeah, we probably got a good day today.
This will be perfect for. And with all these tables out here, with the Schmidt Commons out here, that would be great to just kick your feet up. Have a couple of these. It's smooth, barely any aftertaste. It's good. All right, what's this next one we got?
All right, so this next beer we have here, this is an English style bitter. Okay. That we brewed. This is again a collaboration with our friends over at Tria Restaurant Group. Okay. And they had requested to make a beer just for them.
Nice.
And one of their owners, John, requested it to be an English style bitter, very balanced beer. The name of this beer is actually BBB for balance, balance, balance.
Nice.
Something he speaks about as it relates to English beers often.
Okay.
So we put together a recipe that used entirely English malts. We used Thomas Fawcett malts from UK. The base malt is Maris Otter. Okay. A little bit of crystal malt, a small amount of hops, and they're all East Kent Golding hops.
Okay. Okay, you get that little, very small hint of bitterness on the back of the tongue. Super smooth and easy going down.
Yeah, when it's funny when they ask for this beer, I'm like, all right, I've never drank English style bitter, so let me do a little homework on the style.
Yeah.
And figure out what I'm shooting for. And it seemed to me like the English gateway drug to IPAs. So that's the way I looked at it. So it's going to have a little bit of a bite to it, not a big hop nose.
Yeah, and I really like the. I've always been a sucker for Maris Otter malts because that bready, nutty taste gets me every time.
Yeah, I didn't entirely know what to expect coming out of this one. I was like, we'll find out. But we were happy. We really enjoyed drinking it. It's like you said, it's light, it's crisp. I enjoy it a lot.
Okay, cool. So what's this next one we got here?
So beer number 4 is Dime Piece. This is a 10% ABV Belgian quad.
Ooh.
This is brewed entirely with PA malts from Deer Creek over in Glen Mills. And it's supplemented with some Belgian candy sugar.
Ooh, all right.
To help us get up to 10% ABV.
Nice.
And then I got some used bourbon barrels from our friends at New Liberty Distillery.
Okay.
We let this sit in barrels for a couple months until we were happy with it. We felt like it mellowed out nicely.
Nice. Okay.
Extracted a nice. We didn't want it to be. These were our second use bourbon barrels. We used them previously for a stout that really extracted most of the bourbon flavor.
I gotcha.
So this is a little more mellow.
Okay.
And we're real happy with how that one came out.
Yeah, I can very small hints of bourbon, but it's still get that little bit of warming sensation.
Yep.
And you get that dark fruit flavoring of the quad.
Yeah.
And that little bit of yeasty flavoring too, which is actually, it's a nice, well-rounded taste. And especially with like the bourbon barrel aged stuff, that it's always hit or miss of whether it's going to be straight up bourbon or just nice little mellow notes of it. And this is nice little mellow notes of it, and it's super smooth.
So we're going to get a few cases of 750 milliliter Belgian bottles with a cork and cap.
Nice.
And we're going to fill up maybe about 50 bottles of that. And we're going to offer those for sale at our anniversary
nice.
June 1st.
Awesome. You heard it. June 1st. Party right
calendar.
here, Urban Village. All right. First anniversary. And speaking of anniversaries, another anniversary is coming up. If you look right over my right shoulder here, that window right over there is the infamous U-Haul window. And if you're not from the Philly area, about 2 or 3 weeks after opening, a mishap happened with a U-Haul truck that happened to back right into the window, took the window out, and Dave made some good fun out of it.
Yeah, we had a good time with that event. Fortunately, no one was hurt. We named a beer after it.
Nice.
We had some signage up over the plywood.
That's awesome.
So it was fun.
I got to get one more taste of this.
Do it.
That's good. And being 10%, that is dangerous.
Yeah.
It drinks extremely smooth and does not drink like a 10% beer.
No. Yeah, it really mellowed out a lot in the barrel.
Yeah. So, last but not least, what do we got here?
So, last beer we have is called Super Villain.
Okay.
So this is a recipe we've been experimenting with. It's in the hazy IPA category. It also has lactose in it.
Okay.
For a little added sweetness and mouthfeel. And we've been playing with different versions of this beer. We're really happy with this last one. We actually just tapped it yesterday.
Okay.
Excuse me. It's got Motueka, Mosaic, and Vic Secret hops.
Oh wow. Okay.
And we think it has a really pleasant, fruity but floral nose.
Okay. And
it drinks really, smooth. And we're really happy with this one. I'm excited to put this one on tap. And on June 1st, we're gonna be canning a lot of that.
Great. And you just tapped this, right?
Yep.
You said? Awesome. Yeah, definitely get the floral citrus nose. Okay, I see where you're going with the little hint of sugar and sweetness there.
Yeah.
Definitely smooth. Hardly any hops, or hardly any hop bitterness, should I say?
Yeah, there's virtually
You can definitely taste the hops, but the bitterness is definitely not there.
No,
we
add no hops during boil for that beer.
But yeah, this is smooth as can be, smooth as silk, man. But Dave, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You guys got a beautiful place here, and to many, many years of great business here, and you're in a great neighborhood to do it.
Absolutely.
So, cheers, man.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks for watching, everybody. That's it for this episode of Straight from the Tap. I'm finished here at Urban Village Brewing Company, and a big thanks to Dave Goldman and his crew for showing me around. Be sure to hit that subscribe button just to make sure you get all the updates on all my videos. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to finish this beer and this delicious pizza that they have here, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers. To read my full blog post on Urban Village Brewing Company, click on the link in the description. Cheers.